Alright, got this Mul-T-Lock padlock here. Shaft comes out like so. 5 pin, pin and pin. I believe this is a Mul-T-Lock Classic core. It is a real pain to reassemble once gutted, but nonetheless, we're going to give it a go. Right, so we've got this dust shutter here, and there's the core. So there's just a spring that comes down here that holds this top piece. The bottom bit is actually fixed to the core itself. So let's bring that open. Jam that in like that. I've got this multi-pick. What number is this one? 6. I think that's a 6. Yep. So we're going to try and open this up. Start with the outer pins. These are all standard in this one. So I'm going to use reasonably heavy tension. A little core rotation there. Might have the others set. Just give it a bit more of a check. Oh, no, I think we got one more click out of that. Three. Alright, I'm going to switch to the smaller one to try and get those inners. 2, 3. Oh, alright, deep pulse set now. That's always a good sign. Switch to the fat flag again. Yep, there we got it. Just tap that one there and hold that. Out comes the shackle. There we go. Alright, so you can see we've got a pretty heavy spring return there, but that's it, clearly picked. Actually, is that the spring return or is that just this dust cover? If I jam that up. No, there is a spring on that. I have gutted this before, but you know. Alright, look that back up. Let's gut this thing, which obviously I'm going to regret because it's going to involve having to reassemble this thing, but they are really nice. I like that you just end up with this shiny rectangle at the end. So if we stick the key in the bottom, you can see that's sort of what's going on there. So we've got that, not shimmable. Oh, well, probably not. They are square. They don't have that like angle onto them. You can't just push the... I don't think that'll... Oh, it will. You can just push that in. Maybe you could shim it. I'm not sure. Anyway, so you pull this apart, we have to take out this grub screw, which is annoyingly an imperial size. What is this? 3/32, I think. I don't know. Bloody imperial sizes are ridiculous. All right, that comes out. Let's get a bedding tray handy. Put that there. All right, then this whole thing slides out like so. All right, so that's our hardened steel anti-cut protection. Put that there. So at the front of the lock, you can see there's that dust cover. Well, we're going to have to go and find that in a minute. I have no idea where that went. Anyway, there's a spring on that, the core. At the back here, this piece comes, like holds it all together. And then you can see the, let's stick the key in there. That's how that, you can't do it with the thing off. Anyway, when you turn the core it pulls those in and out. Maybe that's... Anyway, it does. Big spring on that. So there's that piece. There you go. There's the rear going. So this whole thing just slides out the front. And this is where things start getting dangerous. All right, take that like that. So that's all one hardened steel or solid steel feeling piece. Now, unlike any normal lock by a sane manufacturer, look, there's our key pins. This just slides. And that does make it quite the pain to put together. So there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 driver pins. Thankfully, all of the same. Dump those out. Quickly arrange those. 3, 4, 5. That is going to take me an age to get them back together because it just sucks. Every time you try and put something in, they bloody spring off into oblivion. Super annoying. But got to show you what's inside. So there's our pin in pin there. So we can take out our key, tap that a bit, and that's how they're sitting in the core. At rest. Yeah, so you got that front piece of the dust cover fixed, and then these grooves in it where it rotates. And then here we go. So pin 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So nothing especially special there. It does have a warding that runs the whole length down. You can see that bar goes all the way, which does make it a little bit trickier for pig placement. There's this rod through the end. I'm not sure what the point of the rod at the end is. I guess it's an anti-bypass. Stops you getting straight on these, perhaps. It probably is bypassable, maybe even without that. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's just line these out. So the pins are just all standard in this one. But still the pin in pin design, so a little bit tricky. Especially it can be hard to get the inner pins when they are higher up than the outer pins. All right, that's what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pin in pin. Nothing special there, just standard, no spool top, no counter milling in these. Just the inner pins, the springs, that body again. And yeah, the real struggle is trying to get this thing back together again because, oh, here's that top piece. Yeah, you've got to try and hold all of that in and then get it onto that somehow. Oh, it's going to take me way longer than picking it. But anyway, that is this nice Mul-T-Lock Classic. I've been wanting to get one of these padlock bodies for a while, so I'm happy to have it. Just unexcited of putting it back together again. This is definitely the last time it's ever going to get gutted. So thanks for watching.